So we're gonna start this video a little bit different than every other video. As you can see, there's no computer screen besides me, it's just my face. We're going to go over this last week's trade for our small $100 account. We're working on getting it to 50% in profits so that I can take out 50% from the account and then do it all again. So the plan is to go from $100 to 150, remove the 50, and then start at 100 again. And then once we get it to 150, we'll withdraw another, and we'll basically be at playing with the house's money at that point. We've taken away all of our profits. Now, this account has been a wild journey for the last, just over 2 months. I started trading in February, just trying to get it to as high as I could. I had a couple runs there where I got it to about $160, and then something would happen. I would fall into an old habit or something, or I would over leverage, or I would trade gold and over leverage, and then I would ruin all of that profit, and I would cut it down to like $120, $110. And the last time I did it, I was up about 20%, and I actually took it down to less than $100 for the first time ever since trading that account. And this is my first small account that I've ever traded live to try and flip. I've never had a withdrawal from the market, and my goal is to make this my first withdrawal from the market and start this as my base. So this past Friday, we were able to see a good continuation trade on GU, which is what allowed us to take that account from like $88. I think we're up to almost $115 in one trade with low leverage and getting in at a massive important price, especially on the daily. So we'll take you guys through and we'll show you kind of how we did that here. Also, always support like small dudes. Like, I love this dude. His name's Jones Trades. I've been watching his videos. He went viral like 2 videos ago, and he's up to like 2K subscribers. Love this guy. Very humble. Support small creators. So let's go over this GBP USD buy that we had here. So this GBP USD buy was on confirmation from a daily at a key level, right, which is this box here. So what you see first off, fib from the low to the high. We had a respect of the 79 level, support found higher, and we've continued to be bullish since. Then we had a giant consolidation. We had a slight higher high here that swept this high, broke back below zone, and then has caused this downtrend. Right, this downtrend or this retracement, really what it is a higher time frame pullback to a 61.8. Right, so we're looking, as we found support there, a massive daily engulfing. We look to find support as we continue this trend, right? So coming into this area, let's see if I can't get this down to 4-hour time frame here. So 4-hour time frame. All right, well, what have we been doing? So 4-hour time frame wise, if we're going to continue the uptrend, I need to see a disrespect of a bearish fib. Okay, the most obvious bearish fib that I'm going to look at is this here. Let me see if I can. My tools are right. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna draw this fib right here. As you can see, we've got a 61.8 here. We've got a 50 level, and what we have is price had an initial respect up here of the 61.8. It pulled back down, and as you can see on these are daily as well, but it's 4-hour time frame, but these are also daily supports here. So we've been creating higher supports on a daily time frame as well as 4-hour, especially with this massive candle here that swept one last time, found key support here at the exact same breakout area to the upside, and then as you can see with this bullish engulfing candle here, we got in for a buy. And we held, and then news came out over here, held us into massive profits as we were already up like almost 30 pips, and then news pushed us up to, I believe, 100 pips or so. I went ahead and got out, and I'm glad I did because let me go down to the hourly here. Hourly. As you can see, we got in here. It was later than I'd liked, but we had found support here and then finally pushed back up into this area. Right, so we created this higher low here where we tried to push down, we couldn't, and we started to ascend. So at this point, I knew we were good. We created another higher low, and news popped off on this candle here, boom, and we got out of this trade. I mean, we pulled out with like 80-some pips, 84 pips, right? Even if I go down to like a 15-minute, or this thing is a 30-minute, right here, you can see clear as day. We got in, it broke the trend line, started supporting, news came out, boom, boom, boom. Right there, pretty simple. Nothing crazy to this. All right, let's go back to the H4 here. This is basically a breakout methodology style trade. I take these all the time. Disrespect of a certain style of fib while supporting a different biased fib. Pretty straightforward. Now there's certain things you have to pay attention to, and that's one thing that I won't tell you exactly everything about, because the person who has taught me this, there's value in that, and I don't want to give that completely away for free. So definitely check them out, but this stuff works. So the plan was to take this to hold it for a longer time, but as I saw, I'm glad I took it here because I was going to potentially get in for another retest, but it looks like we had closed the daily like down here, so with this massive engulfing. So what I really need to make sure of is that we don't break back below this zone and use it as resistance again, because then we're going to be looking to push back down to the 61E here. So that's what ultimately I don't want to see happen, but that's exactly how we took this trade. And let me pull up here. Show you my history. I'm going to show you all my history here. See if I can't pull you guys right there. So you guys can see this GU buy here. Profit was $8.30. GU buy here, $8.48, and then a GU buy here for $8.51. This buy limit never got triggered. It didn't pull down far enough, but $8.16, $24, over $25 here with a 0.03, guys, a 0.03. That's 30 cents a pip. I don't know anybody that I see on YouTube using 0.03, 0.04, dude, even $1 a pip. All these people are leveraging massive amounts of lot sizes, catching 7 to 10 pips and being like, yo, I made so much money. I'm like, bro, I'm learning how to trade, like, for real. Like, I'm trying to catch real pips. Like, this is 84 pips, cool. But last week, I caught a trade for 189 pips. I marshaled one part of it at 189 pips, which is ridiculous. A lot of these people I see, I just don't vibe with them. I want to value being a good trader, someone who can trade like higher time frame, safer, with the trend, and that's where you really make the big money at. Because I've noticed that as you see a lot of these YouTubers, they've been trading for 3, 4, 5 years. The longer they are in the game, the more they start switching to swing trading. All of a sudden, after all this prop firm, mess, everyone seems to just be switching to different things, and I'm kind of glad. I love traditional forex. I'm going to stick to traditional forex. You're not going to see me switch to trading NAS 100, US 30, S&P 500. You're not going to see me trading that BS. I like traditional forex. I'm going to stick to it. So this is just kind of my style. So if you like that style, stick around, because it's not going anywhere. Just because the funding companies are going, haywire right now, or because everybody's trading, the US hours. Like, even though I'm a citizen of the US, like, I don't trade the New York hours all the time. I like, being active during London and New York, but I'm not going to rely on just trading one asset. So as you guys can see on the screen, I pay attention to a lot more assets than just like one. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different charts that at least I'm charting and paying attention to. So there's plenty of moves, and I don't know. I don't feel like, if I trade one asset or two assets, like, I'm just kind of handcuffing myself, I feel like. And there's always something going on when there's 8 different charts, but it also allows me to be more patient. If I only traded one chart, I'd be waiting for that move, and I'd have to build a lot more patience. I'd probably take a lot more losses, getting impatient, and I don't want that. So this is just my style. This is how I was able to bring this account up $25 in one single trade. 3, 4 more trades like this, and I could double the account, being pretty safe. So yeah, if you guys want to see more like this, let me know, and we'll do some more videos like this in the future.